doing the swaps in real time, as you guys can see on the monitors below. Assuming, once again, that Callista top.
We do have the wrong names.
Oh, yeah, they're on the...
Probably going to see Canyon here, as a bit of a wraparound is going to ensue.
Not until very late, sadly, though.
Keen going to dash on over. There's the flash forward from Canyon. Audacious charge comes in. That's going to be the dive down. Pillar is there, and Keen's going to be able to jump around it. Khan taking a lot of damage here, as Dread's not going to be able to push too much further forward, but does do really, really well at stopping that gank.
Yeah, that was, but he actually stabilizes decently well. He's got a lot of sustain at the moment. And Dread's still here.
Yeah, Audacious Charge comes down. Wind does indeed become lightning, as Canyon doesn't have flash, and the pillar is going to be good. But now Keen finds himself in a rough spot. Khan does not find the Shock Blast damage, but he's still going to be able to get first blood. Trades that one back because that Shock Blast didn't hit, as Fly is going to have his Paddle Star block. Showmaker being just a fantastic mid laner, absorbing the damage for his jungler. So there's not going to be too much more action.
Yeah, the teleport also kept the minion there. And once again, Damwon Kia takes Rift Herald priority over Drake, and that's going to lead to gold advantage, possibly first turret like we keep seeing.
That's the Realm Warp, and that should just be a dead Keen underneath this turret. Yep, Khan is going to be able to grab that kill. Canyon gets the tribute and gets out of the turret range, and now they may even just invest the Rift Herald into this turret at the same time. This is a big snowball wolf.
First blood into first turret. With the Rift Herald, you know the numbers advantage as Keen here should be on the top side of the map, but there's not much you can do. You leave the lane, you lose farm, you stay here, you get collapsed on and die. Trundle, unfortunately was down doing...
Going to be valuable.
Yeah, that's pretty massive. That's one of the best things to have.
Oh no, there's the flash from Khan. Khan's a jungler, by the way, everyone. He's taking the blue buff on the top side. Now the red buff is going to go over to him as well. He's just having the best time.
I mean, this is something you have to consider. The power of this always going to be later on.
All right, Khan actually going to avoid the knock-up, but still needs to be careful. Pillar goes down. He doesn't have flash. He should just be dead here, but the boot back does come through as Khan's going to flash forward. Looks for Keen, who will get slowed down. Can the martial pose work? The answer's absolutely not, as teleport now will come in. Canyon looks to close the gap, as there's the Realm Warp. We'll get both of them in there. Bunch of minions there as well, and Dread is going to be deserved.
That's easy cleanup here for Damwon Kia, and what I was going to say before we got into this is, with this much map control at this stage going over to Damwon Kia and Sunder, because he knows he's not doing any tank in this game, he's just desperate.
Well, we've got some ground down as in goes Canyon. Throws out the ultimate, but he's going down relatively low. In they go. Ghost finally in position now as Canyon's burning down. Flashes, but is not going to survive as Khan will finally turn up. Fly will be taken down here as Dread from over to the side, but now the damage comes in. Khan grabs the double kill, and now Dread finds himself on the wrong side of the map, and Damwon's wallets are already so heavy, Wolf.
It's just ridiculous. Dread's going to get slowed here. His pillar's coming up soon, but I don't think it's going to matter. It might delay the inevitable.
As it turns out, Ash pretty good at chasing people down if they're in range, and that is going to be the ace at 20 minutes on the dot.
Especially champions that don't. Decision-making has always been fantastic. It's sometimes these micro decisions that end up causing him problems, but when he's just playing a great game, rotating correctly, laning without pressure, or without barrel diving in and him having to catch that, he's looking great. And this is the Damwon Kia we were hoping to see at the beginning of the season. It's taken a while, but the dominance is really hitting hard here at the last part of summer.
Yeah, and look, they had a bit of a week off last week. They had one match. It was up against DRX.
And I thought it was a pretty smart move. It's just unfortunately the execution has not been great.
Yeah, also, Fly playing the Zoe has just not really found too much success recently, as well as Canyon. Gonna go down relatively low. Let's see whether Damwon Kia can pull this one back, as they were all stacked up. The arrow connects onto 4 people, but the Fate's Call is good. Finally, Khan comes in, and now the damage is starting to rain down. Ghost full of spears right now, but should be able to kite back relatively effectively, and that was actually a one fight for AFREECA.
Yeah, AFREECA do win this fight. Khan shows
Raj does not connect there onto the bubbled target, which is a little bit unfortunate. Khan going to survive with a lot of health. It's now Canyon. Yeah, in a lot of trouble. Crescent Guard comes out. Great pillar is going to be there. They do manage to lay down the CC, as a lot of time was bought there by Canyon, but I don't think there's going to be any follow-up here, as another bubble will connect, but Khan is able to get out of it in time. And now Damwon Kia are going to have to play a lot of defense around this Baron. Thankfully, still a lot of super creeps making a ruckus on the bottom side of the map.
That's really going to be the problem. Khan also pushing top.
Until the Nexus goes down. However, it feels like a very difficult task for AFREECA, as this Baron is going down extraordinarily quickly. Lehens does get the bad news as Dread puts down the pillar. You can see Ghost and Beryl in a bit of trouble here as the Baron is going to be traded for the support. There is a lot of poke damage though, as in goes Canyon once again. They're trying to get AFREECA in position as they've lost one, so it is a 4 versus 5 that AFREECA do not want to take up against this Baroned up Damwon.
The bottom inhibitor is still down for 30, so with this Baron buff, they can continue to push even without Beryl. He did exactly what he needed to do, was just block them from getting the Baron, pulling a little bit of a Snorlax right now, and just making sure they can't get in there, as we're going to see Canyon.
Yeah, I think they certainly had the poker flute, because they were able to take him down.
Yeah, he's just sitting there like, sorry, can't clear without that item.
Yeah, but unfortunately they were in battle with the Snorlax, so couldn't get to the Rayquaza that was coming up afterwards.
Should have pulled a Sudowoodo instead, I guess.
Yeah, they did it better in Gen 2, everyone knows. As AFREECA now just trying to defend, and they will be able to at least keep their mid inhibitor. Lehens down to half health.
Showmaker just going to rotate over to bot.
Yeah. If the mid lane doesn't work, you may as well just get down here and sort this one out, as the rest of the 4 of Damwon will just eliminate this turret in a couple of seconds. Beryl looking for Dread here. It is just going to be buying space to grab this inhibitor. Canyon actually ulting to avoid the damage from Leo, but Leo completely out of mana, so isn't going to be able to continue a fight forward, as Khan possibly difficult positioning and does have to flash the Solar Flare. As AFREECA do lose their top inhib, but otherwise hold on.
Yep. They have pushed to try to do more permanent damage.
Yep, 3-2 push. As, okay, that is a bubble connecting onto Showmaker, who's in so much trouble, will just be taken down. Didn't have a stopwatch, didn't have anything, and now Damwon Kia are going to have to back away again.
Yeah, this is starting...
Oh, yeah, Lehens might have to be sent back home.
He's blocked one too many.
Yeah. There's now Dread off to the side. Fly was backing as the arrow's going to connect onto the Trundle. Wind becomes lightning, comes in. It's a fantastic stun from Beryl. And then Khan, he's going to rotate around. Lehens not going to be escaping this one. He's going to get stunned as well, as Ghost is there to finish that one off. And now AFREECA are just falling like dominoes. Leo trying to get back to the base, but that is 1,000 damage to his head from Showmaker. And now he's going to start working on the Nexus turrets. He is done with this game, and I think AFREECA are going to have to vacate it as well. It's a 13,000 gold lead. It has been for the majority of this game, but finally, Damwon Kia are going to finish.
All it takes is one blow up on the Trundle, and that's unfortunately Lehens is just not nearby to peel because he took so much damage right before from those shock blasts. The Showmaker is going to bring the minions into the fountain, and it was really just one last moment to pick off the Trundle. Unfortunately, that